Hey everyone, hope you're all doing really well. Look, we've already done a lot and covered a lot so far in this video series. We've talked about why you need purpose to grow. We've looked at the resources and some of the business case around doing that. We've talked about engaging your exec team, assessing your value proposition, creating an outstanding value proposition, uncovering your own purpose statement. So now hopefully you have this purpose statement. The first thing to note is that really it's not the purpose itself that's going to make and have this transformational impact. It's what you do about it. It's how you turn that into something that's living and breathing, something that's authentic, and something that really drives and guides how you operate as a business. So that's what the focus of this video is going to be. I'm going to talk to you about 4 moves that you can use to actually turn your purpose into action. First is to develop an aligned selling proposition. The second is to make decisions that are aligned at a strategy level with your purpose statement. The third is to make your purpose known, and the fourth is to engage your team. So let's go into it. Now, the first one, purpose-aligned proposition, is something that I've been covering for you in great detail, especially in the Turning Purpose into Profit document guide that I've given for you, and also in the previous videos that we've covered. So I'm not going to cover it again here, but just go back and refer back to that Turning Purpose into Profit guide and ask me any questions that you might have around that. That's going to be a key resource, and by the end of that, you're going to have an outstanding selling proposition that's going to put you head and shoulders above the competition to actually attract and convert your ideal clients. Really, so much has gone into that, so I really encourage you to go back and check that out. The second part was about making strategically aligned decisions. Maybe the best way of talking about it is to look at an example. So CVS Pharmacies, a US company, recently, well, in the year 2014, stopped selling cigarettes in all of their pharmacies across the US. And the reason they cited was actually the sale of tobacco products is inconsistent with our purpose. That's what the CEO said. And interestingly enough, that decision came at an estimated cost of $2 billion. But even more interesting than that is what actually happened in the months afterwards. And here's some of the benefits that arose from that decision. For one, they were able to enter into more profitable insurance deals because of the lowering of premiums. They also then realized an opportunity to open up some health clinics in many of their flagship stores, and that was also very profitable. And what they were able to measure was an increase in customer loyalty and an actually increase in their customer base because of a decision that was clearly making them meaningful and authentic in terms of their purpose and actually making that a reality. So despite this $2 billion in loss, this has been a good decision or a win for CVS, according to Business Insider. The points here are twofold. One is that making strategically aligned decisions can sometimes mean not doing something, right? So I encourage you to take a stop, take a pause, think about the decisions and the direction and the activities of your company in the context of your purpose. Ask yourself which of those activities are already aligned to purpose and which ones are not aligned, and what can you do from a business standpoint to actually create more alignment between what you do, how you operate, and your purpose statement. That's going to be critical. Okay, and then just remember that doing this, even though it can come at a cost in the short term, is just absolutely so powerful in terms of building loyalty and value, and that's obviously critical to growth. And also, just to reassure you, getting this right on day one, 100% aligned proposition and company is just probably not going to happen. What's important is that you continue to take steps to make it a reality. So according to this study, PwC study, 79% of the leaders who took part in this study agreed that purpose was central to business success, but only 34% were actually using it as a guidepost for decision making. Again, highlighting the scale and scope of the opportunity. So on to point number 3, making it known. You can't possibly be what you can't see, right? So here are 6 moves to help you make your purpose more prominent. First of all, design a visual display, right? Once you've got that, make it prominent throughout the office, not only for your teams, but also for people and prospects who are coming in for meetings and actually to come into your offices. Include your purpose statement on job ads, so when you're prospecting for ads, make it clear why you exist as a company, and that's going to help to attract the right kind of talent. Include your purpose statement on your external marketing, especially on your websites and on other key pieces of marketing. Explain why you exist as a company, and that's going to help to attract the right kind of attention. Discuss it with your clients, especially when pitching for business. So Simon Sinek talks about people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So in order for them to understand the why, you need to be able to express your purpose, your reason for existence, and then talk about the features and the benefits. And together, that's going to help to attract your customers, because you'll be connecting with their hearts and their minds, and that's key for decision making. Okay, and then ask your clients for feedback based on your purpose, right? If your purpose is about improving their experience or their lives in some way, then find out from them how are you actually performing against that. And then engage your team. Your team, your company's ambassadors. So brainstorm new ideas on how to develop your purpose. Engage your team on that. Think about people in the business who are already particularly passionate about it, and talk to them about becoming ambassadors so they can go out and spot opportunities for advancing your purpose, and even looking for ways where people are perhaps not aligning their behavior with your purpose. They can spot it and look for corrections. Okay, and then be open to criticism, right? I said before, you're probably not going to have 100% right. So keep an open mind, and if things arise where people spot things in your business that are not fully aligned to purpose, use that as an opportunity, use that as an impetus to make change. Recognize outstanding behavior, make it vocal, make it known to people. Train people, make it a key part of your onboarding process, not only what it means, your purpose statement, but how it should translate. How does it impact how you interact with your clients, with each other, etc. And then hire based on alignment with purpose. So think about some questions that you could include in the interview process that's really going to help you to understand whether an individual really cares about what you care about. And in the end, what I want to say to you is this is an evolutionary idea with a revolutionary potential. Evolutionary in the sense of that it's changing and it's dynamic, and revolutionary in the impact and the potential that it can have to absolutely transform your business. So in terms of next steps, here's what I want to do for you. I actually want to make an offer. I want to make an offer to help you entirely for free. Why? Well, I actually believe that's the very best way of getting clients. So what I've done is I set aside some time to personally design a customized growth plan for your business entirely free. I do it by actually listening to you, by understanding your business, your challenges and your aspirations. And based on what you tell me, I'll then go away and create a growth plan which is fully customized to your business. I'll then give you a plan for free, absolutely no strings attached. After you get your free plan, one of these three things will happen. The first possibility is that you think the plan is absolutely no good. Look, it's never happened to me before, but if it does, I will send you £100 in the post immediately, no questions asked. The second possibility is that you decide to use the plan yourself. If that's the case, no worries at all. I wish you the best of luck, and I'm happy to have helped you. The third scenario, and the most common one, is that you're thrilled with the plan and you ask to become a client. And if that's the case, then great, we can get started straight away. We'll set up some time to meet and to discuss the implementation of your plan. You can ask me any questions you have. Let me tell you a little bit about how the 3-pillar growth consulting model works. Pillar 1 is purpose, 2 is people, and 3 is plan. So in pillar one, we'll first create a selling proposition that's going to attract and convert your ideal clients. This is critical to your growth. In pillar 2, we're going to address people. We're going to develop the team and the relationships who are going to drive the company towards its vision. And in pillar 3, plan, we'll create the vision, the roadmap, and the scoreboard that's going to drive and steer you to growth. By the end of the first pillar, you're going to have a compelling purpose statement, engagement from your team, a visual of your competitive proposition, and a simple and clear go-to-market plan. By the end of the second pillar, you'll have a high-performance executive team, more confidence in them, and therefore much more time on your hands, solid internal relationships, and therefore the people to actually drive growth in the business so you can go back to doing what you do best. By the end of the third pillar, you'll have a clear vision of where you're going, a roadmap for that vision, a scoreboard to keep you on track, and ultimately a team who are focused on results. Look, I want you to know this is a turnkey solution. I'm going to apply all of my strengths, my knowledge and experience to create the level of engagement that I know underpins successful organizational change. Look, it's so hands-on for me, this process, that I can only offer it to a really, really small number of clients. And here's how much it would cost if you want me to actually implement the free growth plan that I give to you. The total cost would be just 3 payments of $14,333 or a single payment of $39,200. Look, you can probably imagine there's going to be huge demand for this type of customized hands-on service. So if you're interested, just click the button below and apply for your free custom growth plan. But there is a catch, and the catch is that I can't and I won't invest my time and energy providing you a custom growth plan unless you meet some simple but strict criteria, and here they are. Number 1, you can't sell any dodgy, get-rich-quick or any other products that I don't want to be associated with. Number 2, your business has to be of a minimum size. From a revenue point of view, that means revenue of around 5 million, wanting to get to 20 or 50. And from team point of view, that means team size of 25 or more. There has to be capacity for growth in your market. You have to have forward momentum and a sales function. You have to be hungry for growth and open to change. And your vision of success should include the well-being of your team and using your business to actually help shape a better world. If that's you, well, that's it. So go ahead, click the button below and get started. You'll be directed to a quick questionnaire. It takes about a minute to fill out, and I'll go over it and I'll call you to schedule a time for us to go over your business together on the phone. So clearly you have absolutely nothing to lose by having me create a customized growth plan for you. That's why you should click the button below to get started right away. I really look forward to connecting with you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.